Hi everybody, and welcome to another video. Right, so today I'd like to bring you a figure which is quite distinctive. Now, those of you who have watched my previous videos know that a huge amount of figures that I actually own derive from fantasy. Okay, it's kind of hard to percentualize, but I would say about 90 to 95% of my collection derives from someone's imagination, whether if it's a director or a writer, comic book writer, whatever. On this case specifically, that is not the case. This particular line of figures, the Elite Force collection of figures, focuses on the armed forces of the world. Okay, so on this particular scale, the 1 to 6 scale, roughly 30 centimeters, it offered, I should say, because it does no longer produce any action figure anymore, at least as much as I know. It produced figures, I was saying, of several different armies of the world. Right, so in front of me I have got a British Royal Marine. Okay, so just a couple of seconds to take a look at the box where it comes from. So we've got the notion that on this first this part of the box we get the information of which figure you're actually going to get. Okay, in this case, as I was telling you, an example of a Royal Marine. Okay, it's got a name. It's Marine Allen. Okay, the brand that I'm talking about is, of course, Blue Box Toys. Okay, it's the website you could visit, and a brief contextualization of the force. Okay, so the Royal Marine Commandos are a highly qualified infantry unit with 4 years of specialist commando training. These military professionals are highly trained and perfectly equipped to maintain a large capacity for amphibious deployment. Royal Marine operations include peacekeeping missions, anti-terrorist, and combat deployment. Recent deployments include the Gulf War in Kurdish Iraq, Bosnia-Herzegovina, and Brazzaville. First formed in 1664 under King Charles II, the Royal Marines have remained an integral part of the Royal Navy. That's what they say over here about the Royal Marines. Okay, so on the sides it's the same text. You can see on both sides of the box. And on the back, what we've got is a specification of the gear, the material that the figure comes with. Okay, so if you open the box, you'll notice that the configuration is always the same. So we've got one part where the figure was stored, and on the side came the gear, the material. Okay, so as I was telling you, so by the way, they're careful enough to notice here that this is not a British Royal Marine endorsed product. Okay, right. Okay, as I was telling you, what I really enjoy about this brand is the accuracy and the detailing not only the figure has, but all the gear it comes with. Okay, so going to the instructions. Okay, so following the instructions I have on in the back of the case, we can notice that it comes with, let me see what the name of, yes, this rifle he comes with, I'm going to remove it from his hands, is the L85A1. Okay, so what happens is that this L85A1 is, let me just carefully remove it out of his hands. Okay, right, here we go. So this is incredibly fragile, and it's made of die-cast metal. Okay, there is a hefty weight to it. I don't know if you can see from the camera, if you can see the details. Okay, but yeah, okay, so it's pretty accurate. If you go online and if you search for pictures of this particular firearm, you will see that it is exactly this way, Okay, so the L85A1 rifle made out of die cast. Okay, so as you can see, the figure comes with additional pouches. Okay, so lots of ammo pouches and to store ammo and other material that we can't actually fit on the figure. So there are some magazines for this, okay, weapon here. It came with extra magazines, loads of them. On this extra pouch you have what? A canteen. So all of these pieces are pretty much faithful reproductions of the material used by these soldiers. Okay, so 2 extra pouches, as I told you before. So going to the back of the figure, we've got this what's it called? It's I was looking for, yeah, well, it doesn't really have a reference. It's only called a multi-purpose knife and sheath. Okay, this one isn't made out of die-cast metal, but you can see it is quite accurate, and I'm pretty sure it could be fitted onto the gun to be used as a bayonet too. That's right. Okay, right, so knife and sheath. Okay, nope, the other side. I'm not sure how this fits. Yep, it's this side. And most remarkable for me is the, you know, what is this? The radio headset it comes with. Okay, so I'm going to try and remove it carefully from its pouch. Okay, once again, quite historically accurate. Okay, the radio set. Okay, here we go, and they come out like this. Yeah, complete radio set, absolutely perfect. This part is die cast too. You can see the beret is made out of cloth. Okay, so it is once again removable, quite accurate, and the whole fatigues of this soldier, this camo pattern, is quite intricate with all this, you know, different accessories, different types of, you know, whatnots, the belt and the utility belt and whatnot. So I'm not exactly sure if these fatigues are the ones worn by the Royal Marines right now on 2021, because this figure has got some age to it. I don't know exactly how many years ago I bought it, but I have bought it perhaps, I don't know, I'm going to throw a number here, 8-10 years, and it was secondhand. Okay, so it has been here for quite some time now. Another interesting detail for me, obviously the figure is, you know, extremely articulated, so you can pose it differently. Actually, I pose it as a museum would pose it, just a regular standing. But another interesting detail is that it comes with a wristwatch, and this wristwatch, as small as it is, comes with this absolutely tiny window, tiny, I've got the name of this. It's a digital watch, and it comes with this glass, tiny glass, that if you aren't careful, it will fall from the watch. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's it. So yeah, this is just the type of detail that makes this collection absolutely amazing from my perspective. And I'm quite, unfortunately, they haven't produced any figures in this line on this scale anymore. And what is more, they don't cost an arm and a leg. At least they didn't cost an arm and a leg. I know there are still faithful reproductions, you know, military reproductions nowadays, but you basically have to sell a kidney to afford one of those these days. Okay, so this was not the case of this figure. So I'm pretty happy with it. While I was preparing to shoot this video, so my son told me something which I actually agree with him. The only thing which seems to be a little bit out of scale is this zipper in front of the jacket for the gentleman. Okay, so you've got this green sweater underneath. The zipper seems to be a little oversized. Okay, yeah, it is, but I'm sure it's difficult to find zippers on this particular scale. Right, you guys, hope you have enjoyed this video. I know I most certainly did. I hope to see you guys soon. Bye-bye. Take care. Stay safe. Stay strong.